Okay, the reason why I wasn't really understanding this is because there was no reason for those attacks to have occurred. And I didn't know who was behind it until, like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. And I didn't know that, like, a lot of the people who were involved didn't consider themselves to be involved because they weren't the ones directly doing those things. They were just, like, making sure the situation is possible, which is being involved, right? It's literally the definition of being involved. So I don't know why they thought that it was okay to create that situation in which an innocent person could get hurt, but that's what they were looking for. Um, Also, I think there's been strangers who've been intentionally harassing me and targeting me, and they've been trying to imply, and even some have outright said, that there is a reason as to why all these psychotic people have been attacking me and harassing me. But I want to point out the meaning of psychosis or psychotic behavior is that there is no reason for it. That's why it's called a delusion and hallucination. Like they have completely lost touch with reality, right? Like it's really unrealistic what they're saying and thinking and the reasons for their behavior, which is why it's called a delusion. um, yeah, so that's why like there was a, but I didn't know it was it's an actual like targeted attack on my brain. So I thought it was coincidental that these people were targeting my head. It wasn't. They were told exactly where to aim. So first it was a previous foster mother who became psychotic, and then she intentionally punched the back of my brain over here where the occipital lobe is, and then it was the foster brother who was hitting the front area of my brain, and then it was the what's it called? It was some random woman that I never met before in my life who punched the side of my head over here repeatedly. And I think they've been targeting different areas of my brain, different lobes of my brain, in an effort to get me to have a seizure and cause me to have an emotional meltdown or breakdown or have me end up in the hospital. Well, they'll use me for testing or something like that. That was their main thing. Like this was over Instagram. So this is people on Instagram were involved in this. I know it sounds crazy, but this is why it's been odd because my account has been like someone's been fucking around with my account, and it's just like I can't even use my account. They keep asking for my telephone number, despite the fact that I keep inputting the number that's been verified already. And I can't actually comment without like somebody reporting me for some sort of like violation, even though it wasn't a violation. And I thought that was so weird. But yeah, apparently they have something to do with like they were like trying to manipulate my thought processes and my responses to certain people. And I think a lot of people were trying to prevent me from using social media because they didn't want other people to know about what they were doing. Because they were ashamed, because it's really terrible what they were doing. But yeah, their whole point was to have me have a seizure. Yeah, it was some kid named Gazi Garcia who was the one behind all these attacks. I don't know how he even heard about me. Apparently, he's some rich, famous rapper from like a different country. It even sounds fake, okay? And he's been like contacting the foster family in an effort to get me to like become homeless, become destitute, or like have completely like a meltdown and a seizure or something. I don't know why he's so involved in it. Turns out he's just a psychotic person. And I'm like, yeah, apparently most people in the United States are psychotic. I watched a video from this guy who used to like be a psychiatrist or is a psychiatrist. And he said that, in fact, a very large percentage of the residents in the US are prescribed antipsychotics. And he says it's a problem. People shouldn't be prescribed this many antipsychotics. And then made me question like the validity of the drug and why people even bother taking the drug. But then I also realized it's because majority of them are psychotic. The problem is no one's actually like curing their psychosis or their psychotic symptoms through like behavioral changes, but they're just prescribing the medication, which I guess keeps it from getting too far or something. I don't think it does, in all honesty. Which is why I was like, what is going on here? This is weird. Yeah, they're trying to get people to like punch me in the head, punch my head at these intervals, right? To have me get a seizure. So like they're timing this and they're like hoping that I'll be at the place right in time so that I will be susceptible to experiencing a seizure and I would end up in the hospital. And when I end up in the hospital is when they're going to diagnose me and say that I am like I'm gonna be diagnosed with all these like different medical conditions. This is what they're planning on doing. Like this is something that they have decided on already, these doctors and the government, in an effort to like I guess legally make it seem like they're not actually involved and they didn't screw up. It's me, I'm just the fucked up one. It sounds idiotic. Honestly, has anyone said this out loud? Like, anyone actually read what they're doing? It's fucking stupid. But yeah, this is why I have to like go from camping ground to camping ground and I can't even sleep properly because I have psychotic roommates or whatever and they're telling me I'm the psychotic one for pointing out psychotic people. That makes no sense to me. It's almost as if they're not able to admit what's going on. Like, it's just, I don't understand why. That part I just don't get. I don't want to know why, actually. I don't care. But I'm just like, you need to stop because this is illegal. And they're like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna fucking kill you. I literally will stab you right in the throat. I'm not killing you to put you in pain. I'm killing you. I'm defending myself to kill you because if I don't kill you, then you're gonna kill me. Like, holy shit. Like, what do you think I was gonna do? Just sit down and cry about what everything's happening and what's happened and be like, oh, it's so not fair that like no one's helping me and blah 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 blah. Like, wow, my life is so bad and whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. Holy shit, I have never given a fuck or a shit in my life or a damn. I don't know about to start giving a shit or damn or fuck now, okay? About some idiots who are trying to like waste my time.